Namaskar. Hello and welcome to P Guru's channel. I'm your host Sri Iyer. Today joining me is Sri Selva Kumar. He is the Vice President of Tamil Nadu BJP Industrial Cell, and we're going to talk about a few topics. First of all, we're going to talk about the impact of the 5 state election results on the coalitions in Tamil Nadu. Second, the ongoing Chennai floods and its management. And thirdly, the impact Annamalai Padayatra is making, even as it is continuing in its third or fourth phase. I don't remember exactly where we are. To know all this and more, let's welcome Sri Selva Kumar. And please like this video. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to our channel. Well, Selva Kumar ji, namaskar and welcome to P Guru's channel.
Namaskaram, Sriji. Namaskaram.
Selva Kumar ji, so the first thing is this five-state results has really thrown up a surprise. Congress was expecting to win 2, and perhaps they were thinking even winning 3, whereas the opposite has happened. They have only won in 1. And the results of this is beginning to reverberate in Tamil Nadu, because many in the states of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Chhattisgarh are saying that one of the big turnoffs for the Dot coalition was the fact that Udayanidhi Stalin said that he wants to eradicate Sanatana Dharma like dengue fever and so on and so on. We used very bad language. And then A. Raja steps in and adds to that. Do you think this was the main reason? What are your analyses saying about the spectacular victory of BJP in these 5 states? Also, then you can look at what is going to happen in Tamil Nadu as a coalition. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I think how I look at is, on the one side, we have a pro-incumbency wave. So even after in states like Madhya Pradesh, even after ruling for 20 years, people came out in large numbers and they have voted for BJP. That is because there are 2 factors in play. One, the local CM who did a wonderful job. The way the welfare was handled under his governance is excellent. The 2, the Modi wave. See, by the time Modi came to the power for his second term in 2019, it all started well. It went for 6-9 months. And then suddenly we had a massive COVID outbreak across the world. So that impacted everybody's life. Every single person in India went through the COVID pandemic. So the way the central government, Modi's leadership, handled the crisis and the way they came out, we all came out of COVID, made impressive remarks on the people's mind. The other side, the state government, they were attentive to the people's need, and they rolled out a lot of schemes. So those 2 factors, both center and state, they created a pro-incumbency wave. On the other side, we were all confident that we will scrap through, we will get a simple majority or slightly above. But the India alliance, right? So you have one side, you have Congress, and then they could not come under a common understanding. So Akhilesh Yadav wanted an alliance, Congress denied it, and then the communists wanted an alliance in Rajasthan. See, anyway, communists scored only less than Nota, but still people are seeing through it. So all these 26 parties, small and large, they were together in the dotted alliance with the only aim to stop Modi becoming prime minister again. Otherwise, they have no agenda, they have no specific welfare schemes. So people understood this and they voted in large numbers to against the Congress government. And the last role played by one of the alliance partner ADMK, saying that they will abolish Sanatana Dharma just like dengue, malaria, and mosquitoes. So this did not go well with the people who are a strong believer in Sanatana Dharma, who are all following Hinduism for a long time, and it's their part of their life. So these 3 or 4 factors helped BJP to come back with a massive mandate. So if you look at the Madhya Pradesh, so for a 20-year rule, 163 seats is a massive win. Similarly, Rajasthan, every time the new government gets replaced, every time when they go to the election, it is a trend that new government is going to come in. But this time the vote share and also the number of seats was huge. Likewise, in Chhattisgarh, everybody expected Congress to win again in Chhattisgarh. But what happened in Chhattisgarh is everybody should understand that under the Congress rule, the Naxals were again coming back. So the 15 years of BJP's rule after forming the new state really put Chhattisgarh on a development map. Even if you compare any of the human development indices, compare with Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh, Chhattisgarh is way ahead of Jharkhand. That is because BJP gave an excellent rule, very good governance, corruption-free governance for 15 years. Now, even after 15 years, people voted BJP probably out of fatigue, expecting Congress to do something better. But they failed in the last 5 years. They could not solve the internal party issues. They could not govern better. On the last minute exposure of the scams done by the Bhupes Bagal government, that also impacted people in a big way. So they voted BJP in large numbers, expecting the state to become peaceful again, expecting the state to come back to the development path, so that the state can maintain its growth rate like before. That's what happened in Chhattisgarh. In Telangana is slightly different. Congress won Telangana as a consolation prize. That is because more of BRS or Bharatiya Rashtriya Samiti and KC Rao. So it's full of family politics. He projected his daughter and son everywhere. It's possible. So it's fully corrupt government. So they are not able to take Telangana forward. See, Telangana now has a massive problem. So it's a dole state wherein a lot of freebies are given. The industrial output has not grown much. Their economy is in doldrums. They have a huge debt to pay. So that is where, if you look at the BJP has almost doubled its vote share from 6.5% to 13.5, around 14%, and also increased seat share from just to being one seat in 2018 to now about 8 seats in 2023. So this is going to give a big boost for the parliament elections for the 4 states. Coming back to how these 5 states, including Mizoram is anyway, BJP has doubled its vote share. In Christian majority states, it has won. So that is also giving evidence for the acceptance that the Christians in the northeast states have started accepting BJP in a big way. So the overall, each of the 5 states has given a clear mandate both in favor of BJP and also in favor of Modi coming back in 2024. So this is something totally surprising, totally shocked everybody in the Daughter Alliance. Now they don't know what to do. So the immediate impact, right? So the result came on 3rd of December. They are supposed to celebrate on the India Alliance meeting on 6th of December. The 6th December meeting was scheduled much before, almost 2-3 weeks before, for every partner to come back. But what happened on 6th is majority of the partners have stayed back. For example, Akhilesh Yadav, he is upset that in Madhya Pradesh he did not get any seat in alliance, so he stayed back. Mamta Banerjee, so she is managing the largest state after Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra. West Bengal has large number of MPs, so she also chose to stay back. Nitish Kumar, Nitish Kumar hosted a grand party wherein the name INDI Alliance was veiled. So he also decided to stay back. Now the Congress is slowly becoming alone. Nobody wants to have an alliance with Congress because there is no vote share. Apart from the states where Congress is strong, in West Bengal, Congress has no share. In Bihar, there is nothing to nothing to bring to the alliance. In Delhi, Congress is fighting against Kejriwal. In Punjab, Kejriwal is fighting again with Congress. So the alliance partners are molded together only with one single aim to stop the Modi. It's likewise in Kerala. There is a big conflict is brewing now. Now Kerala communist, they are speaking in the parliament that Rahul Gandhi should not contest in Kerala, should not recontest in the seat he won last time, that is Wayanad. So now there is a big conflict going between communist and Congress regarding Kerala. So I don't know, even if they come together, have a cup of coffee, I don't know, you there is not, I don't see even a single Lok Sabha seat where alliance can add vote, yeah, can bring vote to the others. There is nothing, there is no synergy at all. Look at the largest state like Maharashtra. The Congress is there as a single party, but NCP, only NCP leader Sarad Pawar is there. There is no party behind him. He is just a figurative leader wherein there is no MLA, no MP are standing behind him. So this alliance is already doomed. This alliance has no future. No partner brings something to the other. Everybody, it's just a club of old leaders who want to chit chat and speak against Modi and BJP. So this alliance is a non-starter now. Coming, if you look at the Tamil Nadu scenario, this results are going to have a massive impact. So in 2014, entire Tamil Nadu, there was a wave, there was a pro-Modi wave. That is why BJP alliance, without the both the Dravidian parties, BJP was able to garner around 18.5% in 2014. In 2019, the DMK built a strong anti-Modi wave. So they built saying that BJP lost five state elections, and there is a mood across the country against BJP and against Modi, anti-Modi. So Modi is not going to come back. The other alternative we propose is Rahul. Rahul is going to head a coalition government like how Manmohan Singh did in 2004 and 2009. So in that scenario, DMK and MPs from Tamil Nadu is going to have a larger share in the market, in the government. So they set up this narrative and they are able to convince everybody saying that Rahul is going to become a prime minister, and Tamil Nadu is the one large state which voted en masse to the UPA alliance. So they won 38 out of 39 seats, which is massive. Out of 140, 150 seats they have across the country, 38 came from Tamil Nadu. So this time that's not going to happen. The reason is this rule, this 5 years of Modi 2, the everybody in Tamil Nadu has seen the benefit of the government. So farmers are getting their PM Kisan Samman Nidhi 6,000 per year. Everybody got their vaccines free if they want to, if they choose to get it free. Everybody has seen the benefit of infrastructure. Everybody now, I think Tamil Nadu may be the one of the state which is using the digital payments in large scale. So digital infra was ready before COVID. The COVID accelerated the adoption of digital payment system. So Tamil Nadu is seeing benefit of it. We had one finance minister who used to say how the shopkeeper, how the vegetable vendor used to can receive the payments in digital. Now you go across any street, every vegetable vendor, every tender coconut vendor is able to receive cash through digital payments. So that is that benefit people are seeing it. So another important is in terms of the small business. This government during COVID time has launched an initiative, Atmanirbhar Bharat. Tamil Nadu is state is known for MSME companies. They have seen large benefit. So there is a pro Modi wave happening in Tamil Nadu. This time the vote share is going to cross in multifolds. I will not be surprised. We have 4 months to go. I will not be surprised even if we win 39 out of 39 from Tamil Nadu this time.
Wow, that's a very optimistic estimate, Selvakumarji, and I hope your wish comes true. Again, for that, I think,
No, I
see,
think I want to add here one point. So
yeah,
in 2014, Tamil Nadu gave 38 MPs, 37 MPs to ADMK. In 2019, Tamil Nadu gave 38 MPs to DMK alliance, including Congress, Communist, and other parties. Nothing came to Tamil Nadu out of it. So I am seeing Tamil Nadu is lagging behind 10 years in terms of progress. This time, as Modi 3, hat-trick victory is confirmed, considering what's happening in the other states. So it is important for everybody in Tamil Nadu to realize that they should stand behind the winning party. they should give MPs to the ruling government, not to the opposition. So that understanding should come across everybody's mind.
Selva Kumarji, I have a very easy solution for you to at least attract bulk of votes in the northern part of Tamil Nadu, which is to say that BJP, if they are elected to power, that they will fund substantially to make sure that the Sembarambakam area will be cemented and make sure that anytime there is water, that it will be maintained in a way so that the rain, whenever it falls in buckets, at least that rain stays for 6 months to a year, rather than how everything just flows to the sea and everybody goes through all this trouble. That I'm going to take you to the next
Yes.
topic we are talking about, which is Chennai floods. Chennai floods. I'm hearing now, after the rains are done, now the Sembarambakam is beginning to again let out a lot of water. They may not be telling it openly, but this is what I'm hearing. Like here and there, water is being let out of Sembarambakam area because it is a mud bund. It is not a concrete dam. So, what is the status on Chennai floods? I have one slide deck for you. I just took one tweet of yours and I put that. We can talk to this also, how Annamalai has been going through various places in Chennai. Over to you.
So I think what's happening in Chennai is typical mismanagement. So there is the government runs in multiple levels. At the there are local bodies, and then you have state government, and then you have central government. In the local bodies, you have representatives from your own area. We call it as a councillor or ward member. So what's happening in Chennai is, after they came to power, ideally they should have, the previously we used to have a system wherein the mayors are get elected directly. Mayors you will propose a name, everybody will vote directly for mayor. Now there is an indirect election for mayor. So what happened with Chennai Corporation is they created a delimitation in such a way that they only the ruling party can win, and then they put candidates only at the council level without naming any mayor, meaning without proposing any leader for the local body. They contested election at the local level. They won. They did one majority of the seats, brutal majority, and then they selected somebody who is not fit to be a mayor. So we need a leader who can understand, who can govern a local body which has more than 4,000 crore budget. See, for example, Tamil Nadu has 34 ministers. More than 50% of the ministers' budget is much less than 4,000 crore. So you need somebody who can handle the entire administration, who can understand the challenges, who can go through the past history and work on creating stormwater drainage system. Nothing happened. They made an announcement on the immediately after coming to power that they will construct parks worth 2,500 crores. They contested like a hell in courts to get approval for the Penn statue. Nothing done for the stormwater drainage. Every time when press reporters question the ruling government, the mayor is not able to answer. The minister or some officers are normally coming to rescue the mayor and they'll answer something. So that I see that as a big failure. You don't have a leader. You don't have a leader at a local level to manage the Chennai's needs specifically. People voted for it. People voted to manage Chennai, not to have somebody as a binami of some person for the sake of being in power. That's what ruining Chennai now. Even after 2015, Chennai did not learn its lesson. I mean, Chennai GCC did not learn any lessons from it, did not complete the stormwater drainage projects on time. That's the challenge we are seeing now. So yesterday, our state president visited across the city just to understand the situation of what it is there now, and then based on his request, today we are expecting Mr. Rajnath Singh ji, Union Defense Minister, to visit Chennai and provide any military support required to rescue the people. It's very pathetic. I have seen the videos wherein high-end apartments, the cars, the luxury cars, each worth 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, parked inside the parking area of high-end apartments getting washed away. Just like a ball floating on the water, the cars are moving here and there. So it is because it's not a one-day problem. To be honest, it's not created on a single day. It's a series of mistakes, and still Chennai is doing the same mistake. Chennai Corporation is doing the same mistake. They are not. They are, the direction has not changed. There are a lot of illegal constructions. There is no proper facility to drain the water. So I think one of the projects that they discussed before is they will clean up the Buckingham Canal so that the water can take a bypass route and go far away from the city and then merge with the sea. Nothing happened in that direction. So and then there is also the plan to move the extra flood water through canal and then construct another lake or dam far away from the city so that this water can be stored. Chennai is facing two extremes. At one time, you live inside the water, and the other side of the year, you don't have any water to live. So it's a serious problem. We need a clear vision and a able leadership to execute this plan. Now, the government, how they look at the governance. So when the MK Stalin was opposition leader, he laid a series of charges against an officer, saying he is corrupt. He is not. The entire Chennai's problem is because of his management. The same corporation commissioner, the same Mr. Karthikeyan, was given in charge of not only Chennai, was given in charge of the entire municipal administration. So he is responsible not just for Chennai, but entire corporation across the state. That is how this government is working. This government is purely focused on making money in everything possible. So you see, there are two things, right? One, you have a deluge of rainfall and it pours like hell and Chennai gets filled up. After rain has stopped, why there is still waterlogging across many low-lying areas for the third day now? It is because the stormwater drainage canals are choked. It's not desilted on time. So water is unable to move out of the area. So that is where people are stuck. In the relief process as well, the DMK has unleashed its cyber bullies to bull anybody who is speaking against the government. If any celebrity of any known person, they say their own struggle, there will be a series of cyber bullies will come across his timeline and they will abuse him like anything, so that they will go silent. So what they are doing now is suppressing to the feelings of suppressing the people from expressing their discomfort or their struggles. So that is happening. So it's slowly coming out, and we are going to see next 5 to 6 days or even 1 week of trouble for Chennai people before the normal life is being stored. This is out and out mismanage of the Chennai corporation. So this is not Chennai is seeing the flooding, but other corporations like in Coimbatore where I live, so we have a different problem. So Coimbatore has a 3019 crore worth of corporation budget every year, but the roads are the worst possible. There is no new road being constructed. They will do only the patchwork. So we call Coimbatore Corporation as a patchwork corporation because they don't lay new roads. If you want to lay new roads, you have to go for tender. Patchwork means it's a regular maintenance. They can give whomever the contract they want, and they're making a lot of money. Drinking water is another problem in Coimbatore. The same thing happens in Tirupur as well. Tirupur, the waste disposal they have privatized. The vendor is not coming along. Every road you go and see the waste garbages are getting piled up like a hill. This similar thing is happening in Madurai, in Erode, in Karur, everywhere. See, everywhere the entire local administration, specifically urban administration, this government has demolished the independence. Now the minister controls everything only because he can get commission, or local ministers are controlling the local bodies. So there is a leadership vacuum created, which is dangerous to the local administration. But I still feel that instead of running these elections, better it could have been under a minister himself, so that maybe there would have been a better accountability. In terms of failure, you have somebody sitting as a mayor or a municipal chairman to take away the blame, and the ministers are calling the shots, and they are making money. So the entire urban body administration is being under shambles. It is because of this government's nature to make more money. So there is no leadership given at the local level. So this is going to give bigger impact. Now already people, when our leader Annamalai ji visited the areas, they want the change in government. They feel that we need a better able administrator who understand the needs of the people, who can work with a vision what is to be done in the next 10 years or 15 years. So any for a government, they can salvage any situation if we have a long-term vision. It's going to take time. I'm not saying that tomorrow if there is a new government comes, there will not be any flooding. There will be a flooding, but still, if you direction is changed, if you provide leadership at the local level, if you have a long-term vision, certainly the cities can be made a better place and safer place to live.
Thank you so much, sir. And third one that I wanted to ask you was the impact of the Annamalai Padayatra. So every time he goes to a separate section of the state, they'll say, "Oh, maybe in South he's BJP is strong, he's getting crowd." Then he went to Kongunadu. They said, "Oh, wait, this is ADMK's Petai. Nobody is going to turn up." There he proved them wrong. Then he started going to Karur and then to the Delta region, and they said, "Well, this is DMK's battleground. He will not get any crowds." And he has again been defying that. He has been getting great crowds. Underneath this whole thing, there is a lot of work that BJP needs to do, in my opinion. Selva Kumar ji, don't think of me as being critical. I'm just asking you some data. One of the questions that I had asked Narayan Tirupati ji about a year ago was, I said, it is great that you have a great leader now whose vision is able to communicate his vision to the people of Tamil Nadu. The second thing is ground level, ground strength, booth level strength. How good is your booth level strength? What kind of work is Tamil Nadu doing? And he had told at that point, I think about a year ago, that about 60% of the state has been covered. We are very confident. We have 25 families being assigned to one Karyakarta, and they live as if these 25 families are their own and things like that. Kind of map out that strategy a little bit for us, Selva Kumar ji, because only 4 months away, especially in Lok Sabha, when the BJP can communicate the good work that the Modi government has done at the center. Many times you saw that work will be given off as if it is the DMK's money, because they'll just put sticker. They call it sticker RSL, right? They both ADMK did it and DMK also is doing it now. So to break that, to explain to the common man that this is actually a center scheme, that you need to do this. A lot of work was planned out. At least he visioned it and told it to our audience. Can you give us a little bit of an update on that? And how do you feel BJP will do? I mean, it all depends upon how strong at the ground is. What are your thoughts on that?
So I think you have asked two, three questions at one go.
Sorry.
We will start with the Padayatra.
Yeah.
So the Padayatra, what our Talaivar is doing, En Makkal Yatra, is first of its kind. I am saying first of its kind because the idea is to cover and meet maximum number of possible. So there is no objective to start at one place, walk non-stop on highways and roads. It's not a single journey. What I see as a multiple journeys, wherein we go and walk in places where you can see maximum people. So that if we will take, sometime we'll take near the bus stand, sometime we'll take the place where residential complexes are there. So there are places are chosen inside every assembly where we meet more people. In a way, I can say it as it's not a single Padayatra, it's 234 mini Padayatras, wherein you walk through one assembly and then go to the next assembly. So now the plan is to cover 2 assemblies in a day. Around 3 on the evening, we start around 3 to 4 p.m., 4 to 7, one assembly, and then go by road in car or some vehicle, and then move to the other assembly. That's what it's happening now. So the idea is to localize and meet people, so that every assembly there is a team which understand the problems or challenges faced by that assembly, and then we are trying to address what we will do if we are voted to power for that assembly. So it's fully localized so that we can connect with more and more people. And also you have said that there is a response coming across the state. He is becoming a state leader more than expected, more faster than expected by the Dravidian parties. The reason being, he become a youth leader now. So if you look at Tamil Nadu's leaders, the prominent leaders, there is nobody at his age. That's first point. Below 40, there is no other leader who is who is holding any prominent position. Second, he is speaking the language of the youth. Third, he is able to express the feelings of an average citizen. So when the how under 40, under 30-year youth will feel, they need growth, and they can't wait. They are restless. They have anger against the Dravidian Party rule for the last 70 years of Dravidian rule. So that is being reflected. That is, they are able to connect with Annamalai ji as one among them. Okay, whatever I wanted to speak, he is speaking. So it's my duty to support him. The crowd you see in this Padayatra are new to political arena. They want to see just because how he is handling that assembly. So he is able to locally connect. He is able to connect with the youth. He is able to connect across the party line. So we have a lot of people saying that I like Annamalai, whatever may be the BJP, I like Annamalai. So he is pulling people to party, and because of his own ability to address people's problem. So that is what happening across the state. That is the big success that we are seeing as a part of Padayatra. There is a phenomenal work happening. It's not happening automatically from the team, from the local cadres, from the local leaders. It's not easy to bring in people to arrange. In spite of all that, the local government, the state government under MK Stalin, they are adding a lot of pressures through the police. They will not give permission. They will remove the flag post. They will remove the flex posters. So, in spite of all that, it is being a phenomenal success across the state till now, and going to grow in multi-folds in coming days. So that is on the Padayatra part. The other side, coming back to the elections. So till 2 months ago, right, when ADMK broke away from the alliance, everybody there is a mind. What is the use if I work in the booth committee and prepare my constituency? What is the use if I grow party in my constituency? It's going to be the ADMK who is going to contest, or some other party is going to contest. That kind of restrictions are there. They were skeptical about working full time, putting hard work. But now, when there is a clarity, when there is a situation that BJP is going to contest in every Lok Sabha seat, there is a renewed energy and vigor from the cadres. They are working full time. So they see that, okay, I can become a future leader for this region, whether it is a local body or MLA or MP, it doesn't matter. So there is a hope, enormous hope being given to the leaders now. So the other side, you asked about the booth committees now. So yes, we have Lok Sabha seats, Lok Sabha constituencies where booth committee is in a very advanced state. In a state like in a Lok Sabha seat like Coimbatore, we are almost out of 2,000 booths. We have 100% completed seats for 80%, and then remaining 20, maybe probably 4 or 5 that are still not complete. And you know there are 50-60 booths where we cannot get even single person for the booth. So there are different stages every constituency, and people are working hard trying to get more and more people attached. There are online mobile applications available to maintain the record. So whatever work we do at the booth level is getting monitored at the state level and central level. So the cadres are working to get the booth committee complete. It's happening across the state. But one thing we should remember, in 2014 we were much weaker. We had no pan Tamil Nadu popular face like what we have Annamalai now. Even in 2014, there is a subtle anti-Modi wave because he is being considered as a strong Hindutva face, and there is a lot of campaign done against him 2014. That has totally been wiped out now. The way he managed COVID, the way these industries are bought back from the COVID crisis, the way economy is growing now. So we should remember that everybody is now slowly getting aware that India is fastest growing economy across the world. It's not America, it's not China. We have beat China for the second consecutive year now in terms of growth rate. It's not Europe. So that result is being enjoyed by the people. So there is a pro Modi wave happening inside the Tamil Nadu. There is a pro Annamalai wave happening inside Tamil Nadu. There is a pro continuity. There is a pro thought process that Modi should continue for the third term. Only then we can become third largest economy. So multiple factors in together, and there is a strong anti-incumbency as well in the last 31 months of rule. So you have a government which failed in law and order. The murders are happening like anything. So it's increasing. And then you have a government which promised before coming to rule that they'll close the Tasmac, but now Tasmac sales are increased 50%. You have a government which cannot run public transport successfully. You have a bus which are getting into accident, poorly managed corporation buses. We have even recently seen issue with Avin milk distribution. So they promised reduction of cost. When they come to power, they reduce the milk price, and to recover that price, they are now taking more fat away from the milk, and they are supplying low fat milk at the same cost. So likewise, you have miserably failed urban administration. There is the anger built against DMK at stage. And also these 5 state elections, people now very clear that Modi is going to come back with 400 plus seats. It's up to them to stand with Modi and give him MPs who can bring development to the state. So we are seeing huge wave in favor of Modi. In time, we will get booth committee also ready, or even if the booth committee is not going to be the single reason for any huge victory, there should be a wave in terms of people's mindset. We have seen the party was much weaker in 2014, and we were able to garner 18.5% vote. So this time, the party will be just ready to face the election, and they will capture every vote that is going to be pro Modi. And as I said before, I will not be surprised if we win 39 out of 39 from Tamil Nadu in 2024.
Very optimistic, and I wish you all the best. And I think there is reason for this optimism. I will not doubt that, because you see how the small things add up, and suddenly it becomes a wave. And I can
Yes.
see what you're saying. And clearly, like if you take Chhattisgarh, for example, everybody called it one way, the reality proved the otherwise. And again, in Madhya Pradesh, also it was supposed to be a neck and neck battle. No, it was a blowout. So things like this are, good indicative signs that the Modi wave is coming again in a big way. People are understanding over 5 years what happened, what has been, what do you call that? It's a balance sheet. And they find out that, okay, more or less, a lot of good has happened despite all the challenges such as the COVID. So I think that is where the Modi shines bright. Thank you so much, Selva Kumar ji. We have a few questions from our viewers. If you don't mind taking those questions,
Yeah,
I'll have them read out. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Anshuman Singh, for becoming a YouTube member. Shekhar Mathur wants to know, Selva Kumar ji, will BJP continue the cases against BRS looking into the results of Telangana?
I think the cases are not against the party, it's against the corrupt individuals. So whatever cases filed against any individual, irrespective of what party they belong to, which will continue, and they will see all the corrupt money will be recovered from them without fail.
Next one, please. Anshuman Singh wants to know, sir, RSS has 5,000 branches in Kerala. Vote share has been good to around 14%. Why does it not convert into seats?
I think if you look at Kerala, it's slightly different demographic. So where the both Congress and Communist are strong, we have seen in the last few years, lot of RSS members are getting brutally murdered. Situation is now improving. Definitely, we are going to see a big positive result in the upcoming 2024 elections, and that will be the effect of all the hard work by every individual, every karyakarta over the last decade.
And viewers, do watch my interview with Swami Chidananda Puri. He has his ashram in Calicut. He also has branches in Malapuram, all the way down to Thiruvananthapuram. A very important message that he has given. Do watch that one. Swami Chidananda Puri. Next question from Kushanand Keshava wants to know, why is it that RSS groundwork in Chennai is not coming to limelight? This is the best time to bring the public awareness about how serious BJP is, more so with the recent remarks by the DMK MP.
So typically, in my understanding, RSS, whatever work they do, they never want to publicize that. It should be a private affair. They want to do the work and move away silently from the place. That approach is being the backbone of RSS culture, and they nobody wants the effort of RSS to be published. That is why it's not being shown outside. And the comments made by DMK MP, he is an habitual offender. He continues to abuse the Sanatana Dharma. He said it's not a first time. It's first time he got caught because entire nation was listening to him what he is speaking. He spoke the similar word in 2022 February. He got unscathed. He escaped out of it, and then he spoke a lot of things about Lord Shiva Parvati, and he came out of it without getting any effect. And also he is the one who stopped Bhumi Puja of government buildings. He says the government is secular and there should not be any puja done before constructing any structures. So he stopped the pandits from doing puja on a live camera. So no, there was an not much impact out of that also. He's a serial offender. And finally, in Tamil, like you say, பலநாள் திருடன் ஒரு நாள் அகப்படுவான். Like that, now he got caught in parliament and he is now apologized. He is now withdrawing his comments. So that is because of his nature and his continuous misdemeanor. So the both are, I see, the RSS work and DMK's MP comments both are two unrelated topics.
Next one, please. Magnet Ranga wants to know, Namaskaram Udayanidhi isn't apologetic for his anti-Hindu rants. Is DMK of self-suicide and opportunity alliance destruction? Should he apologize now? Would that suffice?
No, I think he went in the path too long. So there is no point of return for him. He first abused Sanatana Dharma, and then next he said, even if we lose governments, I'm not going to change. Unfortunately, it's not DMK that lost the government. It's the
Somebody
Congress
else
that
is
lost
getting
the
it.
government in two states. So now I don't expect him to go back. The apology is not suffice. So he should resign as a minister and discontinue his political career for the damage, for the insult he's done to the entire Sanatanis and the damage even he did to the Congress. The good thing he can pay back to Congress is to move out of active politics.
Next one, please. Pranesh Rangarajan wants to know, any relief measures taken in concordance with Padayatra? What's the probability of eliminating DKs from Tamil Nadu politics?
No, I think we need more people to come our side. We need to win people to vote for BJP. We need to explain the people how better we are. We need to get confidence from them, and we need to come to the power. So that is what our objective of the Padayatra, and also we need to meet more and more people so that the party and the leader feels that they are getting connected to the people. Other than that, eliminating somebody is I don't think it should be our mission. We should be have a positive mission to grow ourselves. We should be on a mission to grow the state. We should be on a mission to get power and then use that power to deliver good things, good governance, lot of project with long term vision. So we are living in a state which is declining on day to day. our GDP is not growing as it should be. So we need a clear policy. We need a industry-friendly policies without compromising much on the environment. So we need a lot of things that we have to do to put the state on the right direction, to put the state back on the growth mode. So that is what we should focus on. I think eliminating somebody need not be our goal. That will happen automatically if we continue to the good work. It's if you thrive to, if you are successful in a long term, that's going to happen. That will be the byproduct of what we want to achieve.
Thank you, sir. Last question. Vaidehi Arvind wants to know, do you think that Tamil Nadu Makkal will elect Annamalai, sir? They will choose cinema real heroes. What kind of strategy will BJP plan for this issue?
I think if you look at the crowd that's coming to his Padayatra, he is not a cinema hero. He is not even in public life more than 3 years or 4 years now. People are coming because of his tough fight against the ADMK government from the day one. From the day one, this government took office. He is exposing their failures. He is exposing their corruption. He is exposing how government and corporates are in hand and looting public money. He is exposing how they want to take land from farmers and give it to the private companies. We have seen gundas being imposed on 7 farmers just because they don't want to give the land to a SIPCAT, the Tamil Nadu Industrial Development Agency. So, and then because of BJP came into the ground and they said, they announced the protest against gundas, they have revoked. So these are the multiple factors. Now there is a clear education happen across the state. People are seeing who can make change in the politics. Earlier there was no example. Earlier, even if you call the MGR, he used cinema popularity only, but that is not the case now. Now people want meaningful action. People want to see what is the stand of Annamalai on this issue. What is his comment? Whether he is saying against DMK or what. So like that, now the politics has changed. Unlike the past 20, 30 years or even 50 years, now people are more educative. People have a smartphone in their hand and they have a direct way of verifying the fact. So I think Tamil Nadu is now matured enough not to go behind any sinister. They are matured enough to support a leader who is fighting for their cause, who is supporting against a mighty government. So I think things have changed. It's very positive. The ground level feedback is showing that the crowd he is getting. So I have seen many places wherever he goes. It's even difficult for somebody who go close to him and give a handshake. So such is the amount of crowd. That is why he is under Z plus category to avoid any untoward incident. So he has grown popularity than any cine star in Tamil Nadu. So he is going to stay here. I think no cine star will be able to succeed. We have seen Kamal Hassan, who failed miserably now and went back to acting again. And with that's happened with Chiranjeevi as well. For a cine star, just because he is popular, Tamil Nadu is not going to vote for him. That result we will see in 2024 and coming elections.
Thank you so much. And Selvaji, you really opened the eyes of many people, very articulate expressions and very good analysis of what is happening on the ground and in Tamil Nadu. And viewers, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And we want Selva Kumar ji to come back again and again. So please, by way of your comments, please let us know what you think of this program, and we'll try to be even better, and we'll try to answer all your questions and address your concerns. Thank you once again, Selva Kumar ji. Namaskar, and
Thank
all
you,
the best
Divya.
to you.